Afternoon everyone, so today we're at a Sea at IBIZA FR and it's 2012. So let's see the engine code. CAY, is that? Let's put the light on. I think that's his CAY. Charlie Alpha Yankee. Anyway, customer's complaint with this machine is losing coolant. So tell you the honest truth, we hate trying to find where the leak is in these things. There's pains these Volkswagens. So one of the first tests we do is we take it a run and we check to see if it's over pressurising the system. And the easy way to do that is take a little cloth or a bit of tissue paper, put it down there because that's where the overflow is, and check to see if the system's over pressurising. So then you would know it's probably the head gaskets away in the thing. But Roddy's also got a block tester that we can test the coolant to see if there's any combustion gases getting into that thing. So maybe we'll just do that first. So you'll never believe it, Roddy put his hand in his pocket and put this stuff. Here we go, it's called block tester. So what you do is you put some of this into this little tester here, and you don't draw coolant into it once this stuff is in it. You draw air from the expansion tank, and the car has to be warm, so that goes in the top there, Roddy. You just start drawing it up through there.
Gases come up.
Gases come up through there, so I'll show you. But on a diesel, which this is, it doesn't turn yellow, it goes from blue to either yellow-green, I think, but it doesn't go pure yellow. So we'll try it, but we'll need to take the car around first. And I've got my big diagnostic tool, my bit of paper, and I'll show you where I'm putting it. So here we go, we're just putting it in there. And if that gets wet in our test run, we know it's over pressurising. So I'll give it a short run, and you can see my temperature is at 90 degrees. So it certainly get up there. And I check my cloth, and it's bone dry, it's still dry. So I think we'll do this combustion test first of all, and then just start hunting for leaks. Don't know. So I went and scanned it for codes, and the only thing I have there is about a bass speaker, so that's not going to be the issue. So I thought I'd just do some fundamental checks, see if the radiator fan's working. So I never seen anything under bi-directional control on the scan tool. So I just put the AC on, and number one, you can see the fan is working fine. Some of the data pads. So you can see it's a 1.6 TDI. So read data stream. Oh, 326. Oh, select all. Let's go through them. Oh, there, so absolute load. Accelerator. Look at that. Just gobbled the gook, eh? Coolant, outside temp. Oh, I'll search for it. So just search for coolant, and this is everything under coolant. So you can see fan activation 9%. So that actually means the fan is not running. The same as that, because I've seen that before. Exhaust gas recirculation cooler pump. So it's at 95%. So obviously the EGR is cooled on this. Cooler 50 degrees. Coolant temp C 90 degrees. The coolant temperature at the bottom radiator outlet 50 degrees. So there's meant to be a 30 to 40 degree difference between these two, so that's good. And everything looks hooky dandy. Maybe need to take the bottom off and look for leaks. So I'm sitting here, just sitting at 2.5 RPM. 90 degrees is the coolant temp, and 60 degrees is the bottom of the radiator. That's sitting 90, 91 spot on. There you go. Heating up a bit at the bottom. So the bottom radiator hose is at 73 degrees, or the radiator outlet. Top's 92. We've not got a fan activation yet. We need to wait for one of these figures to jump up. It'll be fan 1 first of all. And we're getting toasted down at the outlet. Now we're at 88 degrees. He's up at 93 degrees. Fans have still never came on. Get up to 94, 93. Temperature's getting up. We can actually see smoke rising. Right, Roddy's found it. Here we go. Smoke rising for around about here. Alright. It did do it though, eh?
Aye.
Smell it. And we can smell coolant. Oh, there it is. See it's coming now. Oh, just a little haze. See it? We're better in the garage, eh? We've got a leak anyway, eh?
Aye.
So we've removed the bottom covers, and I think we can see in there it's wet. And everything above it is bone dry, so it's either the hose, the clip, or the radiator. It kind of look like the radiator at the bottom there. It'll be that plastic, fantastic bit going into the metal. So we can either pressure test this or smoke test it. Right, didn't bother any of it. It's the bottom of the radiator, look, it's soaking. Oh no, maybe well, it's wet there, eh? Oh, there is wet, so maybe it's getting sprayed up there. Don't know. So you can see that we have the entire front end of this motor in order to get into the radiator, and we've left the air conditioning radiator, the air conditioning, what's this, condenser, in place. Now we would have took that off if there'd been no gas in it, but it's fully gas, so we just wanted to leave that in situ. And we also have this bit off as well. So ideally, if this was, everything was off, you could make up the entire assembly in this and put it back together. But we've not got that privilege today. Never mind. So here is our new radiator along with our intercooler at the bottom. So you just make them back together, then you pop it into the car. And there is our bumper. You have to take that off. Now this is a pesty screw that you've got to get for the inner wing, along with all these ones along the bottom, and these bits at the side, they just unclip. So it is fairly straightforward. There's other connection points here as well. Sorry I never gave you a step-by-step video of putting that radiator on, but just a bit harassed today, so give it a run. So you can see we're at 86 and the thermostat is open because it's at 47. The fans have never came on yet, but I couldn't get them to activate anyway, so this usually goes up to about 91, 92. And the most important thing is we've got a heater. It feels lovely in here. We're sitting here for 5 minutes, keeping it at 2,500 RPM, and you can see 91, 92 is our maximum, and our radiator outlet is open. Well, I was going to say the thermostat must be open to allow it to run through, so we're getting up to 79, 80, so, and our coolant level staying good, so I think it's just a matter of letting the thing cool down now and see if it goes down. But our fans have never came on, but the very fact that it's staying at 91, they'll not come on unless it goes over. So that's that one at 92, the main engine temperature, and the coolant temperature of the radiator outlet's at 91 now, so they're finely balanced.